Hello to everyone, especially to the students who enrolled in College of Engineering, BS Maths, BS Physics, BS Chemistry, BS Stat, and BS Education major Maths. And to those students that your courses were not mentioned in my vlog, as long as you enroll this subject, which is Integral Calculus for this semester, I would like you to invite to study with me today. My topic is all about area between two curves. Okay, when we say area between two curves, we just use our formula. Area is equals to integral from a to b, then circle brackets y1 minus y2 dx. Okay, so it depends on the interval. Sometimes there are two areas. So for example, you have negative integer and then negative, you have three limits. You have negative 1 and then 0 and then 2. So there are two areas. So area 1 plus area 2. So meaning you have total area is equals to area 1 plus area 2. Okay? So on the board, I have the problem states that find the area bounded by the curve y equals x squared and y is equals to 2x plus 3. As we know that y equals x squared, that is quadratic. So meaning this is parabola. And then this is positive, so meaning this is parabola opening upward, okay? This one is a line, okay? So I don't know why the book states that end. So meaning area bounded by the curve and the line. Okay, so first thing to do is we don't have limits. We don't have lower limit and upper limit. So I will equate this one. So assume that this will be y1 is equals to y2. Assuming y1, y2. So this will be x squared is equals to 2x plus 3. Then I will transpose 2x plus 3 to the left. So this will be x squared minus 2x. Then minus 3 is equals to 0. Okay? So this is how to find our points of intersection. Okay? So when we say points of intersection, we'll find the intersection area. Okay? So factor this one. So this will be x. The other is x also, and then this will be equal to 0. 3, right? So this will be minus 3. Then this will be plus 1. Okay, let us check. Negative 3x. X. So this will be negative 2x. So our middle term is correct. And then for the last term, so negative times positive, that will be negative. So negative 3 times positive 1, that is negative 3. So meaning, factors x minus 3 times x plus 1 is equal to, that's correct. Okay? So, this will be x minus 3 is equals to 0. And then x plus 1 is equals to 0. Solving for x. So this will be x equals 0 plus 3. Then x equals 3. This one also, x equals 0. Transpose positive, that will be negative. So this will be x equals negative 1. Okay? So we know that negative 1 is our lower limit. Of course, 3 will be our upper limit. Okay? So next will be assigning values of x and y. So this will be x and y. So let's start with the curve. So I will start with negative 2 because I have negative 1, right? So negative 2. So when x is equals to negative 2. So y is equals to negative 2 squared. So meaning this will be positive 4. How about if negative 1? So when x is equals to negative 1. So y equals negative 1 squared. So this will be positive 1. Next will be 0. When x equals 0, y equals 0 squared, so meaning this will be 0. The next is 1. When x is 1, y equals 1 squared, so y equals 1. Sorry. When x equals 2, y equals 2 squared. So this will be equal to 4. And then the last will be when x equals 3. y equals 3 squared. So this will be equal to 9. Okay? Then, how about the line? So x and y also. So this will be, let's start also with negative 2. So when x is equals to negative 2, y equals 2 times negative 2 plus 3. So negative 4 plus 3. So this will be negative 1. So at x equals negative 2, that will be, y will be negative 1. How about negative 1? When x equals negative 1, y equals 2 times negative 1 plus 3. So this will be negative 2 plus 3. So this will be positive 1. Then next will be 0. When x equals 0, y equals 2 times 0 plus 3. So this will be 0 plus 3. So y equals 3. When x equals 1, y equals 2 times 1 plus 3. So this will be 5. Okay, so when x equals to 2, y equals 2 times 2 plus 3. So 4 plus 3, y equals 7. Then, when x equals 3, so y equals 2 times 3 plus 3. So this will be 6 plus 3, y equals 9. Okay? So common will be negative 1, then 3 and 9. So meaning, our lower limit is negative 1, then upper limit is 3. Okay, so allow me to erase this portion. Then I will plot the points of a curve, of the curve, and then also the line on the Cartesian coordinates. This is y, then x. So negative 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So negative, let's start with the points of the parabola. So meaning if this is positive, so this is understood that the parabola opening upward. So negative 2 and then 4. Second quadrant, negative 2 and 4, then negative 1, 1. This one. Second quadrant also. Then 0, origin. Then 1, 1. Then 2, 4. Then 3, 9. This is 3, 9. Okay. The next is the line negative 2 and then negative 1. So third quadrant, negative 2 and 1 in here. Then negative 1. Negative 1 and then 1. Negative 1 and then 1. Negative 1 and 1, then 0, 3. Then 1, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 5 and then 2, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 7. 2, 7, then 3, 9. Okay? Only this is a straight line. This is a straight line. So meaning this is negative 1, right? And then this will be 3. So shade this one. This is now the area to be solved. Okay? So this is y is equals to 2x plus 3. Then this curve is y is equals to x squared. Okay? So I will make this one in here. So area, or I will start. So area is equals to integral from negative 1 to 3. Then this will be y1 because there are 2, right? y1 minus y2 dx. So the upper must be the line. Upper is the line. So this will be integral from negative 1 to 3. Then I have now 2x plus 3. Then I will enclose with square brackets. Then minus. y2 is the curve. Upper minus lower. Okay, so remove the square bracket. So this will be integral from negative 1 to 3. Then I have circle brackets 2x plus 3 minus x squared. Then dx. Okay, so I will arrange. This will be integral from negative 1 to 3. Then this will be negative x squared plus 2x plus 3. Then this will be dx. Just follow the arrow. So integrate inside the circle brackets, negative x squared. So this will be negative x cubed over 3. Okay? Then plus 2x squared, right? Over 2. Then plus 3. I mean plus 3x because integral of 3 dx, that will be 3x. Then limits from negative 1 to 3. Okay? So always remember f of b minus f of a. So note that this is our upper limit and then this will be our lower limit. So I will start with the upper limit. So I will use open brace and then square brackets. Then this will be negative 3 cubed over 3. By the way, cross out. Then x squared. I'll just start first. So negative x cubed over 3. Then plus x squared so that we will not confuse. Cross out the 2. So this will be 3x. Then limits from negative 1 to 3. Okay? So this will be equal to upper limit minus lower limit. So I will use open brace and then open square brackets. Then this will be negative This will be upper is 3 cube over 3 plus 3 squared plus 3 times 3. Then minus negative 1 raised to the third power over 3 plus negative 1 raised to the second power, and then 3 times negative 1. Okay? So this will be equal to, open square brackets, this will be negative 27 over 3. Then plus 9. I think I will use circle brackets instead of square. Then this will be plus 9. Okay, I will use also square brackets, and then this will be minus negative 1 raised to the third power, that is negative 1 times 1, that will be positive. Positive, right? Yeah, positive. 1 over 3. Then this will be plus 1. Then minus 3. Then enclose with square brackets. So allow me to erase this portion. So I'll just move at the left side. So negative 27 over 3, that is 9. So this will be 9. This will be equal to, circle brackets, this will be negative 9. Plus 9, so 18 plus 18. Then this one will be minus. One third. Then minus 2. So this will be 9. Then LCD, this will be 3. Divide, that will be 1 minus 6. So 9. Minus 5 over 3. So this will be equal to 9. Negative, that will be positive. 5 over 3. Then LCD will be 3. Divide, then multiply by 7, and multiply by 9, that will be 27. Plus 3 divided by 3, that is 1 times 5, 5. So 27 plus 5, that is 32 over 3. So this is now our area, which is square units. So this is area is equals to 32 over 3 square units. So this shaded part is equal to 32 over 3 square units. Okay? I think that's all. A friendly reminder, if you have questions regarding this matter, just leave your comment or comments in the comment section. Then, if you agree with me, please like and share, and do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Franz Max TV. Thanks for watching.